we increased the profit for this Amazon seller from $60,000 to $100,000 a month in 8 months. And in this video, I want to share the 3 strategies we used to do that. Before starting who I am, I'm Stefano Pretto, I'm the CEO at Nomads. We manage over $2 million in Amazon ad spend every single month, and I'm happy to announce that we have joined the Inc. 5000 list of the fastest growing company in the US, and we have achieved that by scaling global brands on Amazon. So that is what we do, and if you need help, feel free to reach out and we will be happy to do a free advanced audit of your account. And now, let's get started. Okay, the first thing I always want to share are the results. So here we have the client's account with Scaly Insights, our software partner. And as you can see, we started working with them in August. So on the 4th of August, 2023. And look at the profit. What we really care here is the profit. The profit was around $60,000 and we were able to grow in 8 months to more than $100,000 in profit. So now the question is, how did we achieve that? As you can see, like revenue was quite flat. We didn't have new products. We had the same amount of products. The only thing we changed was PPC. So let me share with you what we did. So the first strategies we used here is to decrease the ACOS. So if I go in the account and I select the data range lifetime and I show you all the graph, look at this. So if you select ACOS, look at what's happening to the ACOS. When we start working together, the ACOS was around 54%. And as you can see, like in December, when our profit will start to increase, we start to really decrease heavily our ACOS. So now, as you can see, is much lower compared to the past. Why decreasing the ACOS is so important? Because PPC has 2 main goals. One goal is to improve our organic rank, and the second goal is to get profitable ad orders. So we want to make money with PPC. And this account was really pushing too much for exact match top of search. So for that reason, we focus on decreasing the ACOS. How can you do that? With bid optimization. So bid optimization, we have done 100 videos in the channel to talk about that. We use Scale Insights to do that with their automation. And the first thing you can check if you have a PPC manager or if you have an agency doing optimizing the account, you can see if they are optimizing the bid by going under history. You can select the last 30 days, filter by change type, and here you select the bid. Okay, as you can see here, when you select the change type equal to bid, you can see that for this account, we made more than 10,000 changes on the bid, and we make every single day changes on the bid. We make small changes, but it's very important to keep optimizing the bid if you want to keep improving the profitability of your account. Again, we have done a lot of videos. There is also a free tutorial inside Scale Insights under Strategy Experts. You will see some of my videos on how we use the rules to optimize the bid. But this is the first thing we did in the account. Optimizing the ACOS is such an important point that very few people are talking about. So keep optimizing the bid. We have done a lot of videos about that, so feel free to check out our channel. Okay, the second strategies we used to improve the profitability is to decrease more top of funnel campaigns. And with top of funnel campaigns, I mean especially sponsored display campaigns. Look at this. If I select type sponsored display and I select the data range lifetime, look at what we did. When we started working together was in August. We were spending around $3,000 and now we are spending less than $1,000. So again, it's $2,000 that we can put in our pockets because we know that sponsored display are more top of funnel. So if we want to improve our profitability, we want to focus more on sponsored product campaigns, sponsored product and sponsored brand video, where sponsored brand videos are getting more profitable ad sales and sponsored product are more focused on ranking campaigns. So again, if your goal is profitability, focus on sponsored product. Don't overspend on sponsored display. If you're struggling with profit, I would suggest to have a sponsored display ad spend that is lower than 2 to 3%, not more than 3% if your goal is profitability. Same thing for sponsored brand headline campaigns. This one, keep it low, keep it less than 2-3%, and try to have more than 80-85% of your total ad spend on sponsored product campaigns. So this is the second strategy we use. Let's go to the third one. Okay, the third strategy I want to share with you is brand keyword segmentation, especially for brands where the niche is very competitive, like in this case where CPC are very high. It's very important to segment the brand keyword campaign and non-brand keyword campaign and to try to aim for a very low ACOS. In this case, before working with us, the ACOS for branded keyword was insane insane, it was around 70%. So it means that they were losing money by getting orders from their branded keyword. What is a branded keyword? When someone searching your brand plus the name of the product. So this buyer really wants to buy your product. So we must make sure that we are profitable. So as you can see, before starting working together, like ACOS was quite high and we were not getting too many orders. And now what we did, we focus a lot on decreasing the ACOS. How can we do that? With again, bid optimization and placement optimization. We did another video about that. And try to segment these campaigns. You don't want a generic keyword campaign to be with your branded keyword. We keep seeing this problem across all our new clients who join our company. So if you do these three things, optimize the bid. So keep optimizing the bid to decrease the ACOS, especially if you're struggling with profitability. The second strategy, try to decrease top of funnel campaigns. So sponsor display and headline campaigns. Try to decrease these campaigns and try to focus more on sponsored product campaigns and a bit of your budget on sponsored brand video. And with sponsored video, try to be profitable. So try to have an ACOS lower than your break-even ACOS. And the third strategy I would suggest is to segment the brand keyword campaigns in a separate campaigns and try to aim for a very low ACOS. We always try to get to a 10% ACOS for our brand keyword campaign or lower. So that is, we want to be really profitable for these campaigns. So I really hope this video was useful. Again, we were able to help this brand to grow the profitability from 60,000 to 100,000. So I'm confident that this could help if you apply one of these strategies. So let me know if it was useful. Thank you so much, and I see you in the next video.